Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Aries doing today? How are you guys doing today? What's on your mind? Oh, before we get started, we gotta practice our breathing. I know y'all like, oh gosh. Aries, you of all rams know that you're supposed to be practicing your breathing because you let stuff get to you. So you need to inhale and exhale twice. Heck, you're gonna do it 3 times because I can feel that tension in there. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and shake it off. Yes, don't you feel better? I know I feel better. What's going on? Ooh, let's get in your business. What is happening? What is going on with you guys? Let's see. What's on the plate for our Aries? What's on the plate for our Aries? Ooh. The sun will come out tomorrow. See? The sun. Oh, growth, possibilities, new beginnings. The sun is shining bright and you absorbing it. You got a lot of plans on your plate. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not getting this negativity you've been carrying out around for a few weeks. Something has lightened up. Your plans must be materializing. Growth is taking place. The sun is shining. You might be traveling and doing some stuff. Ooh, summer's coming to a close. So you getting all your sun in. You getting all the sun in. Wow. 2 of Pentacles. Yes. You putting it all out there. Things are materializing for you. I'm feeling happy for you. Because you were planting those seeds though, for real. So you know they gotta grow. Especially when you're giving them the care that's needed. You're handling your business. I think you just started a new one. And you're just reflecting on everything. You're so hopeful and optimistic about the future. Got your 3 of Wands. It's just, you know the possibilities and what's to come. You see expansion and growth. You're looking beyond the here and now. People have no idea what's to come when you start working on a project. Major growth and expansion. The sun is shining. You feel like you're getting ready to benefit and have some significant rewards. That's great. That's great. They see you. They see you. They see the changes in you. They see more smiling, more hugs, more love, because you were so despondent previously because so many things was going on. It was just like too much on the table. It's frustrating, overwhelming. But when you could see the potential of what's to come now, and you could actually smile, there's joy on the horizon. Those seeds are flourishing. They're starting to benefit you, and you could actually see the growth. Before you were hopeful for the growth, you talking expansion now. It could be a new business idea, and you wanted to take it to another state. You on another level. I'm on a new level. You on a new level. It's different. It's a different vibe coming from you right now. The potential. The potential. What? Wealth and abundance is coming for real. You put that hard work in now. Now. You talking a different game right now. People thought you were down for the count. They were mistaken. Because no matter when things happen to you, it's how you react. How you react. Do you believe in yourself? And you believe in your dream. That's why things are starting to fall in place for you. You're working hard. You put action behind your words. You're not just a fast talker, which you talk fast too, but you're not just a fast talker. You're somebody that focuses on what it is you want and you aim for it. You aim for it. A lot of times people may not see, but remember something. When you have a dream, the dream belongs to you. You could share it with other people, but it's always going to be your dream. People could help you tweak it and make it better, but it's always going to be your dream. And what you envision is what's important. Where do you see yourself? What are you doing? And a lot of times people come into your life that are meant to help you grow. They could be there for a season just to show you, okay, you need to do it this way, you need to do it that way. You have people in your ear talking to you and letting you know that your way is for your dreams to materialize. This is what I could bring to the table. And now you're starting to listen of where the benefit is coming from. And there are people looking to you for answers because they're seeing your potential and your growth. They're seeing the meal you are preparing for yourself. And they want a bite. You know what I mean? They want a piece. They want a piece because they know what potential is. And they see it all over your face. All over your face. Your greatest joy is making people swallow their words. They're seeing you put the sweat equity in your dream and manifesting on it, and it growing and coming to life the way you want it to be. That's what it's about. Living to your full potential. And just because you don't see results immediately does not mean it's not going to transpire. Because you've been getting money now. It's not as quickly and in abundance that you would like. But even if it's trickling in, it's still coming in. And that's the difference. It's coming in. I tell you, because of your hard work. It's because of your hard work. You got the Eight of Pentacles, which I tell you is one of my favorite cards because it shows the sweat equity. It shows the work that you've been putting in to get to where you want to be. And to some people it may be overnight. To you, you know the time that you have invested in yourself to make this come to light. Anything worth having is worth working for. When you put that energy, that positive vibe, that positive energy into something that you're aiming high for, and you keep planting seeds and watering them every day, eventually they're going to grow. Maybe not at the rate and speed that you would like, but it's happening right before your very eyes. You just being you, and you won't stop, because all the people that was laughing at you realize that you seriously had a plan of action and you allowed people to help you. That's a big difference. There's a lot of people that have a dream and they want it to materialize, but they don't think that they can build it, so they let it go. When you allow people to help nourish you, you grow at a quicker and faster speed. Because we have to be able to be in a position where we know what we need, not just going it alone. I'm not telling anybody, I'm not doing anything, and I'm not that. Whatever it is that you're planting, you need assistance when you need it. It doesn't have to change your goals or your dreams or your dream at all. Your goals, your dreams, your position, your life, all it's doing is aiding on the path to your greatness, for you to materialize the way you want it to. It's okay to embrace certain people that are on your side, that's supportive, because it'll help you achieve your dream a lot quicker. But make sure you still focus on your purpose, on your destination. Don't get distracted. Don't get swayed. Just keep working toward it. You know, I remember there was this guy that used to live on our block when we were younger. And he wanted so much, and he used to talk about all these dreams that he wanted and all these things that he wanted. And he would be working, everybody hanging out and doing this and doing that, but he kept working and working toward his dream. He even asked people to come work with him, and some people was like, get out of here, that ain't even coming through. And then a couple people said, yeah, I would work with you, whatever you need, because I know you about purpose. Let me tell you, in 2 years, that man turned his whole life around. He owned his own business. He hired people, and the same people that was with him to help him grow, he ended up putting them like co-CEO and partner in the business, and all of them made it big. And they worked together. Not everybody's going to believe in your dream, and they don't have to. They don't have to. Not your problem if they don't believe what you're saying. But as long as you're aiming and there's support there, even when everybody's not on board, you don't need a whole lot of people to be on your side. You need to be on your side and believe in what you're working toward, and one or two people along with you for the ride so that you can build. And when it happens and it materializes and you've been watering that seed, so much can happen. The dream was gifted to you. Your source looked at you and said, I know what you need, I know what you want, and I'm here to give you that support. Ask for what you want. We always joke about this woman who was saying that she wanted a husband. She just wanted a husband. She didn't want nothing else, just have a husband. And that's what she got, just a husband. It wasn't about nothing, didn't do nothing. He was just there. You have to be decisive in what it is you're seeking, aiming for what you want. I want a good husband that has a good job or retiring with a good pension, that's going to love me, love my children. Or I'm planning to have kids with him. I want to build a family. These are questions you have to ask as well when you're climbing. And you have to be committed to what it is you want. I want a big house. Okay, you get a big house. What about the neighborhood? Oh, I want a big house in a nice neighborhood. Okay. You have to be able to set up the rules to achieving that goal. I want a beautiful home with a big backyard in a nice neighborhood where it's not crime ridden. I want to be able to not be too far from water. You have to be specific. When you're aiming for something, you need to be specific so that you know the necessary steps to achieving it. And no matter who believes in your goals and your dreams, you have to work toward it. There are people that will work a job to ensure that they get the health benefits they need, to ensure that they have the down payments that they need. And they may not like the job, but it's temporary to get what they want. You have to sacrifice to get what you want. You just don't say, oh, it's going to happen, it's going to this. Be precise, itemize, delegate, dedicate yourself to achieving it. Because remember, that dream belongs to who? You. And even if people come along the way with you, they can't envision all that you see. You still have to execute and place action behind your words. Keep aiming high. Keep putting in the hard work and the integrity and implementing what you need. You are coming into so many blessings right now. Abundance is on the path, because how could you expand on a business that's not growing? You can't. So the business has to be growing in order for you to expand on it, right? And at a high level, because you're talking about expansion, growth. And even though you go through the struggles, you stepping back and you thinking about everything. You taking a breather. You looking around and just saying, okay, where am I right now? What do I need to go do to get to the next level? Who's with me? Who's not with me? You just need to be able to know your purpose, what it is you want, and aim high for it so that you could achieve it. So even if you fall along the way or you slip, you still know your purpose and you could still go forward and achieve it. But when you don't know what you're about and you're just doing any willy-nilly thing with no real options in sight, you're dealt the hand that you're dealing out there. Make sure you know what you want. Make sure you're purpose-driven. And make sure it's not just about you, but if you have to help other people along the way to get to where you need them to be to benefit for yourself, and they still benefit, then you're on the right path. Don't give up on your dreams, because you're the one that's going to be saying, I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda. No, that's not what it's about. Obstacles happen. Things happen while you're on that path. And you determine how you proceed forward. If you fall down, you get back up. What is that? The Chinese proverb that says fall down 7 times, stand up 8. No matter how many times you go down, you got to get back up. We tell our children each and every day, stop crying, get up. You could get through it. You could make it. We got to follow our own advice. It's not going to say they will never fall or you would never fall, but it's what do you do after the fall that counts. What is your reaction? How do you handle it? Do you give up and walk away, or do you get back up, dry your eyes, clean your knees, put a Band-Aid on, do what you have to do, and keep moving forward? That's what it's about. That's the American dream. That's the American story, is that no matter what comes at you, you get back up and you keep going. You keep going, but you make sure that you change things along the way so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. And it's okay not to be okay until you get okay. You understand? Work towards what you want. You sacrifice until you get what you want. You work. You put that hard sweat equity in there. And you, let's say you take a job that you don't like. You work in that job because you have plans. You have plans for your future. So you say, okay, I'm going to own my own business. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I've done that. I've worked a job that I didn't like so that I could be where I wanted to be at that time. I started a staffing agency. Let me tell you something. Aim for what it is you see, that you envision, and paint that illustration in your head and see yourself there. So now you got to take the necessary steps to get there so you could achieve the goals that you set for yourself. It's about sacrificing until you arrive at your destination. Because everybody doesn't know your plans. You know your plans, but you know what you need to do to get it, right? Go get it. Go get it. When they say go get your blessings, you got to go for it. Go for it. Let's see. What's still in play for you? A partnership. Somebody's going to be joining forces with you. Didn't I tell you that even if you have to do something or be with someone or network with somebody, when you need help and you're aiming for something, you can't be so selfish that you wouldn't share, but you know who to share with. You are making really big moves right now. And you're standing in stability because you have the funds you need. You just want to elevate. You got to be able to be a witness to your own progress. Be a witness to your own progress. See that dream in your mind because that's what you slept on. That's what appeared before your eyes, right? That's where the expansion is coming from. You only expand when you're growing. You don't expand and you're struggling, right? So you're standing on that solid ground and you've made up your mind. Okay, I tried it this way, it didn't work. I tried it that way, it didn't work. Let me try it this way and see if it works. Let me apply myself. Let me work this job so that I can get the money up for what it is I'm seeking. And you've been putting that out there. Now you found somebody that believes in you, believes in your dream, and is willing to network with you for you to make it happen. That's why there's the sun coming out. Because the potential for continuous growth is definitely on your map. Your GPS is going to lead you to this destination. Period. So you got to stay focused and don't get off course. Don't be distracted. Focus on what it is you're aiming for and find out the necessary steps to get there. Don't prolong the dream because you're not putting details into the path that needs to be taken. And we grow along the way. Elevation is key. Our mindset is key. How you think about things is key. There have been people for you and against you. And you know what? You're still going to achieve your goals and dreams if you keep your mind focused on them. Focus. Look at that with the 5 of Cups. You're just 5 cups, right? 3 have turned over. There's still 2 left. But you still dwelling on the 3 that fell. If you constantly live in the past, how could you achieve the goals you set for yourself in the future? You have a lot on your side. How you think will determine where you arrive. You want to cross that bridge? 3 failed. They were not to your liking. But there's still 2 more to try. Test the waters. It might be the last one. I tell you, when I used to be a mortgage broker, I remember there was this lady, and she and her husband divorced. And he told her that she would never have anything without him. And for some reason, she kept that thought in her mind. So she kept trying with different banks to qualify for a house. She was referred to me, and I was a mortgage broker at the time. And I'll tell you no lie, I tried to get this lady qualified for a house, and so many times, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, I couldn't get her approved for a loan. And she gave up. She said, stop wasting your time. They're not going to approve me for a loan. I'll never own my own house, she said. And you know what? The 8th bank sent me an approval for her to buy a house. When I told this lady that she got approved for a loan for her home, if you hear the joy in her voice as well as the tears, and she was able, she said, I'm going to have my own home. I remember that till today. She said to me, I can't believe you did it. You told me not to give up. You told me not to give up, and I gave up, but you didn't give up. And she said, my source brought you into my life to show me that there is a way if you stay committed and you stay focused and you believe and keep the faith. Because you had me reviving myself day by day with the hope that something was going to break through. But I'm not going to lie, I was starting to get despondent. I thought that you were just filling my head with a pipe dream. And you actually came through. Have you ever been committed to achieving something, and no matter what negativity comes your way, you still aiming high for it, no matter who says what? That's what she did. She was about to give up. They say that even when they tell you that story about the man who was digging and digging for oil, and he couldn't get through. He got fed up. He had all the equipment, the machinery, everything. And he kept digging and digging, and no matter what, he couldn't strike oil. He finally gave up, threw his hands in the air and said, I had enough. I'm frustrated. I'm overwhelmed. I'm tired of it. And he paid everybody that he owed, and he just gave up. He sold his rights to digging. And let me tell you, in less than 2 weeks, the person that bought it, that continued from where he left off, ended up striking oil, became a millionaire. It was like overnight. And he was so close to achieving that. But between frustration, between his negativity, between comments from people that's telling him he's not going to get through, he got through. He got through. And he didn't have to work the rest of his life. He was able to pass that agreement, that contract, those papers down his family lineage. And you know what? Today, they still thrive. That's how it has to be. Sometimes you want to give up. Things are not working. You do what you have to do until you get what you want. You work hard. You put the time in. And you make up your mind that I'm going to get through. And you do. Because it's pure commitment, pure sweat equity, pure faith, pure faith. And you keep working toward that goal. You pick up whatever little jobs you need to pick up. You do your hustle legally, and you thrive. Commitment will bring the desired result. So don't hold your head down. Hold your head up high. Get through the storms. Don't dwell on what didn't work out. Focus on what you're going to make work out. Your commitment, your dedication, your passion. Make it real. Make it real. The disappointments is part of the process. It's up to you to fulfill the dream. And somebody's about to come into your life, or is in your life, that's supportive of what you're doing. That could be where the partnership is coming in. Maybe somebody that's working with you is having that same dream and wants to help build it up with you. So you have a lot of support coming in. Believe that. What is the word for you for today? Because there's so much to uncover with you. I'm telling you right now, you have a lot on your plate, a lot coming in the right direction, a lot of hard work, but you building up that equity so you could thrive. What is this? Celestial alignment. Everything is falling into place. Look at that. Everything is falling into place. There's no reason to be depressed right now. Your hard work is getting ready to pay off in your favor. Everything is lining up in complete alignment with what it is you're aiming for. Stay steadfast on this journey. And don't forget, every time you're disappointed about something, find a way to get over it. If you stay in that mode where woe is me, nobody cares about me, I'm not going to get through, you won't. Because you're making it a real reality for yourself. But when you say, you know what, no matter what, I know I'm not alone. I know I got a support system. I know I'm climbing up the ladder. And even if I slip or go down a few steps, I'm going to climb back up and be further along than I was when I fell. And that's how you keep doing it until you get to that destination, until you get to the top. Believe in yourself. Believe in your job. Believe in what it is you're aiming for. Believe in that dream. And be completely dedicated to achieving it. Allow your passion to flow and let it go. Grow and let it go. Keep moving forward. Disappointments are blessings in disguise. Believe that. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise. Focus on being your best self and don't let the obstacles and challenges that you face in life keep you down. It may throw you down, but stand up 7 times, right? Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Every time you fall, you get back up. And you get closer to your achieving your goals and dreams. Seriously. Take care. Talk soon. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for your time. Have a good one. Take care.